The next few pieces you will hear highlight each individual section of the band, including the flutes, clarinets, saxophones, French horns, trumpets, trombones, baritones, tubas, and percussion. Listen carefully as each section has its own unique sound and its own way of producing that sound. To begin, here are the flutes performing an excerpt from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
Once upon a time, there was a nice lady who loved animals. She lived on a farm, and everyone knew her affectionately as Aunt Rhody. Yes, indeed, Aunt Rhody was a nice lady, but she had one problem. At times, she couldn't control her appetite. Once, she even tried to cook the old gray goose for dinner. It was fortunate that she came to her senses in time because Aunt Rhody was a kind person who loved animals with all her heart. Her favorite farm animal was a little lamb who belonged to a girl named Mary. One day, Aunt Rhody, Mary, and Little Lamb paid a visit to their neighbor, Pierre, the French pastry chef.
Bonjour, Aunt Rhody. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Mary. I have some wonderful news. I just learned I have won a gold medal for making the best hot cross buns in the whole wide world. My picture will be on the cover of Pastries Illustrated. Oh, we're all so proud of you, Pierre. Listen, I have a fantastic idea about how we can celebrate Pierre's gold medal and do something good for stray farm animals at the same time. Let's have a hot cross buns eating contest. If someone wants to enter, all they have to do is adopt one animal. Oh, this idea is wonderful. Let us begin quickly. So, Aunt Rhody made some posters, and before she knew it, hundreds of people entered the contest. After all, who could resist the best hot cross buns in the whole wide world? After hearing how many people had entered, Pierre howled, "Sacre bleu! I will have to make 1,000 hot cross buns. It will take all the night."
That night, Aunt Rhody walked over to Pierre's house. It was a beautiful evening. The stars seemed to be twinkling as bright as diamonds, but there was one problem. Aunt Rhody didn't know it, but she was sleepwalking. The day of the contest arrived, but when Pierre went to his kitchen to get the hot cross buns, they were all gone.
Where are the hot cross buns? Where are the hot cross buns?
Just then, some loud noises were heard in the distance. It sounded like the footsteps of a huge beast. But it wasn't a beast at all. It was an enormous Aunt Rhody. Overnight, when she had been sleepwalking, she went to Pierre's kitchen and ate all 1,000 of his delicious hot cross buns. She got so full that she turned into Androdysaurus. Then Mary said,
Oh, poor Aunt Rhody. We have to help her. Wait, I know what to do. I have a friend who lives in the next county. His name is Heinrich the Hypnotist. Let's take Aunt Rhody there to get hypnotized out of sleepwalking and eating too many hot cross buns.
Finally, they arrived. They knocked on the door. When Heinrich the Hypnotist answered the door, Aunt Rhodysaurus couldn't fit through the doorway, so he had to come outside. He was holding a gold watch on a chain. He got up on a ladder and swayed the gold watch before Aunt Rhodysaurus's eyes. Back and forth, back and forth.
You're getting sleepy. Very, very sleepy.
Aunt Rhodysaurus fell into a deep sleep while she was standing.
When you hear the Westminster chimes playing on my watch, you'll wake up. You'll never sleepwalk or eat too many hot cross buns ever again.
Aunt Rhodysaurus rubbed her eyes and yawned and said, Oh, I feel just wonderful. I'm so refreshed, but I'm a little hungry. Would someone mind preparing a nice wedge of lettuce with a teaspoon of cottage cheese for me? By the time she returned home, Aunt Rhody was her former self again. Her friends were all at the farm to meet her, and Aunt Rhody was so happy to see them and all the animals they had adopted.
Oh, let's celebrate!
So everyone joined hands, laughed, and danced to Pierre's
Bet